Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will lap to its billing. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players, but they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Alphonso Davies. Chiellini. Grimaldo with it. Cruyff. It should be. And it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
One 0 then. Lucio. Vieira. And it's with Ronaldinho. And danger averted. Well read. Bukayo Saka. Grimaldo. Saka. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bukayo Saka. Now Cruyff. Jairzinho. Jairzinho! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Grimaldo. Cruyff. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Ronaldinho. Patrick Vieira. Pelé. Alphonso Davies. Now Cruyff. He has teammates around him. Grimaldo. On the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Well, no danger now. Rio Ferdinand. And Tim Howard has it now. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Oh, great defending. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. And the ball taken forward by Toni Kroos. He has options around him, and that is going to be a free kick. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Laudrup. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Saka. And back to Howard. But he's certainly not alone. Saka. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ronaldinho. Now with Bellingham. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Johan Cruyff. And back to Howard. Saka. Still could be dangerous. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. Could reduce the deficit. And unable to keep the ball. And fired against the crossbar. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Chiellini. And back to Howard. Saka. Now Cruyff. Well, he's lost it. Ronaldinho. And just 5 minutes remaining. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play, and they've created some really good chances.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And back to Howard. Now Chiellini. Laudrup on the ball. Chiellini. Grimaldo. Can they find a gap in the defence? Jairzinho. A glorious chance. Well, and there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
see this again. I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alphonso Davies. He's given us away. And Tim Howard has it now. Alphonso Davies. Now, who can... Oh, in with a chance! Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save from that sort of range. He had no right to stop that.
Can he finish? Full credit. Wonderful stop. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just invited someone to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Saka. Going well. Must take the lead here. Still alive. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And the danger is averted. Grimaldo. Can he find the right pass? Saka. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, he might have been tempted to caution him, but didn't, Stuart.
Yeah, and I like that from the referee. It's not a yellow card for me.
Jairzinho. What can he do with it now? And let's give credit to the defending. Cruyff. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Saka. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Chiellini. And Tim Howard has it now. Bukayo Saka. Grimaldo. Plenty of support here. Cruyff. Saka. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And time for the change now. And Tim Howard has it now. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And intercepted it. So a half an hour remaining. Jairzinho. Grimaldo. Can he give them the advantage? Bukayo Saka. Now Cruyff. Good movement. It might be. Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Alphonso Davies. Saka. And Tim Howard has it now. Oh, good use of the ball. Saka. And support available. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Just 10 minutes to go.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen.
This could finish it! And still danger here. Crave, and it might be. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a strike. That's it with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Time for a change then. Bukayo Saka. Now Cruyff. And the referee blows for a foul. And that short pass, this could be interesting. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
जैसे अगर तक कोई तरह से
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. The microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. No question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Zinedine Zidane. Dembele. Now with Eusebio. Eusebio. Can he find the net? And it goes! An eye-opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. Alphonso Davies. Chiellini. Grimaldo. And Tim Howard has it now. And back to Howard. Saka. Well, fine use of the ball. Patient build-up at the moment. Crave. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Back underway, level pegging, one goal apiece in this game. Bellingham, George Best. Well read to ease the pressure. Alphonso Davies. Well-timed tackle. Failed to keep hold of it. Saka. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Moving the ball forward, purpose. To give them the advantage. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Rijkaard. And reading it absolutely superbly. Can he put them in front? Superb stop. But he can't keep that effort on target, and a goal kick it'll be. Alphonso Davies, Bukayo Saka. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Grimaldo with it. And Ferdinand with it. And back to Howard. Grimaldo. Now Chiellini. Rio Ferdinand. And Ferdinand with it. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And take it away. That is that for the first half here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Jairzinho. Plenty of support here. Dumfries. Zinedine Zidane. Dembele. George Best. And back to Howard. Jairzinho. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Rio Ferdinand. Grimaldo. Well, we're into the final half hour. George Best. Dembele. Just cutting off the supply. Zinedine Zidane. Bellingham. Eusebio. Best. And it's opening up. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure. He shows great composure to hit the target.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Into the final 20 minutes. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. There are options there.
And Tim Howard has it now. Saka. Dembele. And Bellingham. And Best has it. And it's with Eusebio. Chance to finish. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. And the substitution will occur now. And he clears the danger. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Alphonso Davies.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters do everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Can he finish them off? And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just look as sharp as normal. And I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, they've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Vitor Ferreira. Pirlo. And the ball with Shevchenko. Dembele! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. And easily intercepted. Gattuso. Gattuso on the ball. Shevchenko. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Günther. Andrea Pirlo. Garcia. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Schuker. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Rivaldo. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Ndoye. Günther on the ball. Garcia. Andrea Pirlo. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And putting paid to the danger. Garcia. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. And very deftly cut out. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway here into the second half. Günther. Pirlo. David Beckham. And a tidy challenge. And Real come away with it. Beckham. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Alessandro Bastoni. Rivaldo. Federico Di Marco. Ferreira. Pirlo. Gattuso. And City with the ball again. Davor Schuker. Ndoye. Well, still an issue here. Did well to clear it away. Shevchenko. Dembele. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Can they forge ahead? Touched onto the woodwork. And the flag does go up, offside. Well, the referee was of a mind to see whether anything would come of that, but now he's going to hand out the caution.
And he was never going to get away with that one. It's really good refereeing.
Dunk. And he's broken free. For them. There's every chance, and the fans are loving this up.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Yes, Derek. Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gallery, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson, and everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent...
Schuker. And fun work from Liverpool to win the ball back. And he clears the danger. Zinedine Zidane. Williams. No nonsense clearance. Well, the pass not finding its target. Petit. Munoz. Rafinha. Moving forward effectively. There it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look Congratulations. We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And now back with the keeper. Günther. Pirlo. And on to Beckham. Chiellini. Günther on the ball. Now Chiellini. David Beckham. And Liverpool have the ball again. Andrea Pirlo. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, with work ahead of them. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. And now Petit. Dunk. Now Chiellini. Günther. Andrea Pirlo. Davor Schuker. Given away by City. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Teammates available. It might be. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Andrea Pirlo. Very quick thinking there. Pirlo. Here's Rafinha. Still looking for space. Surely now, that is that. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Günther. Dunk on the ball. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the game. I'm sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis. Is Stuart Robson to believe we're in for a entertaining match here? Saying Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Decent effort there.
Well, has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Günther. Savage now. Garcia. Pirlo. Schuker. Can they forge ahead? Good, and a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, genuine chance. But he took care of it defensively. And teammates around him. Well, he could really get up the opposition. And stop them in the tracks. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Set pieces can be so important. Let's see what City have been working on. Possession lost, intercepted. And offside it is. Now this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Garcia. Now with Schuker. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Advantage Barcelona. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Garcia. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. To deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Okay. Andrea Pirlo. It's a promising City move. Well by Barca. And into the last 20 minutes. Garcia. Schuker. The ball. Barcelona here. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner?
Here they're driving their team forward. Are we going to have a dramatic finish here?
The referees decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Schuker. For what will go Andrea Pirlo and Fellaini. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Defenders there really allow space like that. Can he put them in front? Well denied by the keeper, but really, with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have the moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not. They were disappointing, really, as I was expecting more.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Manchester City against Mumbai City.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to think today.
Garcia. Savage now. Gunter on the ball. Really good strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Garcia. Schuker. In with a chance. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Luis Suarez. And a confident clearance. Dembele. Good work from City to win the ball. And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. Good use of advantage. This time, however, it will be a free kick. Garcia. Now Chiellini. Gunter. Now Schuker. Retaining possession proving difficult. And he has options available. Dan Ndoye. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Shaping to shoot. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Davor Schuker must take the lead here. And it's in. 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. A routine save. Luis Suarez. Almada. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Garcia. Now with Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Real chance. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Savic. Here's Alvaro Garcia. Now with Schuker. Garcia. Davor Schuker. A real opening now. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. A change in the offing for City. Günther. And on to Beckham. Garcia. Schuker. Hierro wins the ball. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Dembele! A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course, the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. A City free kick forthcoming.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Chiellini. Savic now. Günther. Savic. Günther on the ball. And on to Beckham. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Manchester City against Atletico Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Andrea Pirlo. Marcus Rashford. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Davor Schuker. Kylian Mbappe. Chiellini. Pirlo. Bernardo Silva. Pirlo. Rashford. Mbappe with it. On to Silva. Rashford. Oh, no danger now. A delicious piece of skill. And he did what he had to do defensively. Andrea Pirlo. Marcus Rashford. And he has options available. And very straightforward for Roman Bürki. Garcia. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And he might be through here. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. There it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Andrea Pirlo. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Atletico recovering possession well. Simple for the keeper, dealing with that long-range effort. Garcia. Davor Schuker. Here's Alvaro Garcia. And he's broken free. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Action underway once more. Will there be a swift reply from Atletico following this setback? Pirlo. And Rashford. Andrea Pirlo. Or can they prise them open now? Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Pirlo. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Jude Bellingham. Marcus Rashford. And cutting it out. Schuker.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Oh, skipping away. Strong but fair tackle. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. Bernardo Silva. Clear. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Atletico Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.